Hey, Get Fox here. Today we're going to go through all the news fit to print for Madden 19. Now this is basically all the news released today. This is nothing leaked or anything like that. I got one more leak that I'm going to share with you, I think Sunday. I hope it doesn't get broken before then, but I think it would just get kind of lost in today's other news about Madden 19. And tomorrow, Saturday, we're getting golden tickets, or at least that's the general consensus in the community. So Madden 19, yeah. What do you guys expect out of next year? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna run through the news and let's just react. And I don't have a list written down exactly, but I kind of got what I want in the tabs up top. Don't look at my private tabs anymore, guys. That is something I noticed you guys doing, and don't do that. All right, enhanced controls, because that is my privacy. Player experience at the forefront of Madden 19, advanced Madden control, responsiveness, while bringing a fresh gameplay concept to push Madden to unbelievable heights. All right, that is something we're going to learn about more on June 9th or September 6th for you Europeans. All right, real player motion. This is the kind of thing that they're teasing today. This is kind of something they give us every year. They tell us, oh, gameplay is going to feel much better. This is something that's kind of like, again, another corporate speak thing. Did I say this was corporate speak? Yeah, I think so. But hyper-realistic animations with a higher level of gameplay. It's just, I don't know what that means. Real player motion, more animations. Is that something the community wants? Generally not. So, color me skeptical, but I'm not going to bash it before it's actually open. The elevated animations bring incredible elements to the ball carrier control, like the one cut. Accelerate and stop on a dime for explosive cuts to cut the breakthrough defense. I can't read. Oh, no. Third grade teacher, you failed me. Yes, I started learning how to read in third grade. Don't at me, please. Don't look down on me. So, accelerate and stop on a dime for explosive cuts to break through defenses. This is kind of neat. I remember in old school Maddens, it was very easy to beat people with stopping and starting, so they had to nerf it, give your player a little bit more momentum. So this is kind of making elusive backs a little bit better, I think, for defenders. I wonder if we're going to get stuck in animations, it'll be animationless. Maybe they heard our feedback to make more ball carrier controls on the left thumbstick versus the right thumbstick. So they buff elusive backs a little bit with that. It looks like the guys that kind of shift side to side, the high agility ones. And then they buff the trucking backs with push to pile, push blockers rather than maneuver around them for tougher yards. So there's a little bit of concern on Twitter, like this is gonna be like an automatic 1 yard, just push the pile, boom. And if it's gonna be weird how they implement it. I don't know if this is gonna be kind of like how the old fumble system was, where you kind of tap A and you hit it rapidly, or if it's the tackle break mechanics where the first one to hit the button that pops up goes forward. This isn't exactly something gamers clamor, if I can speak. The ability to basically do quick time events during the game. It's not exactly the most fun type of gameplay mechanics. I can see why they do it, because it's an easy way of putting something out for advertising, but I don't think it's good gameplay, and I don't think it's very fun to do. Now, talk about fun, fan favorite celebrations. Celebrate your way with full collection of fan favorite signature celebrations and bring the swagger of today's NFL. Now, this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of connecting this to what I saw on Twitter a few days ago, maybe this past week. A bunch of rookies were doing like Fortnite dances and other dances on a green screen, I assume in front of EA. So it looks like you'll be able to maybe customize or do some sort of triggered celebrations. I think that's kind of like the rumor out there. Fan favorite signature celebrations and bring this. Yeah, so maybe that's the customizable celebrations next year. Bring more of that to the game, because I think the NFL loosened up. So Madden's 1 year behind everything else. So they loosened up on it this year, because why not? The Ultimate Challenge. We're going to get some more Madden Ultimate Team next week info. So it says expanded legend content, which is always nice. We need some more content in this game, and a lot of people complain about that, especially this late in the game cycle. Seems like they've given up in 18, which makes a lot of sense with the release date being August 10th. We'll get to that in the previews. Progression system, and so it'll add a new progression system. I wonder if that's similar to the level system that they started this year, but it would make sense that they'd expand it, because it seemed like the community really seemed to embrace the level system when it came out. A lot of people were very interested in it, and new game modes to MUT. I would love new game modes. We're going to get to that once we got another tab for that. So, control your dynasty. Franchise, we'll learn more about 6/11, June 11th for Americans, or November 6th for Europeans. You'll learn about what they're bringing for connected franchise mode. All right. Next up, next level visuals. Last season broke visual ground with the inclusion of the Frostbite Engine. Madden 19, Frostbite Muscle, providing broadcast quality. So, visuals. Basically, they improve the graphics every year. Nothing new here. Which it's kind of like an understated feature, because they do it every year. It doesn't mean it doesn't take work, and doesn't mean we don't actually appreciate it. I'm just glossing over it because it's not really anything new. All right, Legends of the Game. Madden 19 takes digital football to a whole new level, and the Hall of Fame edition delivers an epic start to building your dynasty. Pre-order or don't pre-order, since pre-orders generally send the wrong message to companies, to not only play the game before release, but also get your choice and upgrade to Elite Legend. What am I talking about that? I'm going to pre-order because I'm a little bitch. Elite Legends immediately start your MUT roster. So you can pre-order the Legend. We'll talk about, I got a tab for that pre-order. Owens is on the cover of the Legend of the Hall of Fame edition. The regular edition, I think, is going to have multiple cover athletes, and I'll show it to you why we think that is. All right, that's it for that tab. What's this tab? All right, the release date. We mentioned earlier we're going to talk about it. Madden 19 set to hit the markets August 10th, 2018. Let's go. Anybody who's watched YouTube or Twitch knows how much we like saying the word, let's go. Touchdown, let's go. First down, let's go. Tackle them for a 2-yard gain. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep spamming it. So, building on the success of last season, Madden 19 scores with an enhanced player control with real player motion. Okay, the advertising stuff. Player animations, unseen depth to control. I like that they're using the word control a lot. Having agency over the player means a lot to us gamers, and not just being sucked into animations like we complained about so much last year. But I talked about that. Advanced popular game modes like a connected franchise and Ultimate Team put dramatic to extended level gameplay. Yeah, I hope so. Just a generic statement. Kickstart your journey to Madden Ultimate Team Hall of Fame editions. When is it going to be? All right, so we're getting the Hall of Fame edition 3 days with early access. Now, that would mean that's coming out on the 7th. So the August 10th is a Tuesday. No, sorry. August 10th is a... Shoot, let me look it up. I got my dates all mixed up. All right, August 10th is a Friday. So it officially releases on a Friday. The early access is on Tuesday for the Hall of Fame edition. And if it's anything like last year, they did the same thing, Friday, Tuesday. And then the EA access, the day's early access was the Friday, the previous Friday. So I'm guessing we'll be able to play the game August 3rd with EA access for us Xbox guys. For the PS4, get fucked. Sony, you gotta make more deals to help out your players. So August 3rd is when we're looking to play it first, which is not too long from now. It's going to come up. They finished the game early, kind of like it. I'm excited for that. All right, next up, pre-order. Let's close those things. Hall of Fame edition. Not only delivers advanced gameplay, excellent foundation. Select. Okay, so here's the GOAT players. The greatest of all time. And Owens, Urlacher, Woodson, Marino, or Davis. Now, I'll probably do a whole video on what to pre-order and which GOAT guy to get. Actually, probably do that. Maybe launch that early next week. Start with these players and continue to build your team with included packs, Hall of Fame edition, everything you need to leave. Come to start on day one. All right, cool. Let's compare the products here. 3 days early access, Hall of Fame edition. Here's the thing with a standard edition and EA access, you get it 5 days before this. Okay, I'm basically got into comparing the products now. I said I was gonna do a dedicated video. What am I doing? Anything I want to fantasy packs? Yeah, we'll do a whole other video on this because that's I could talk 10 minutes about these on their own. All right, EA access. Okay, that's all I want to talk about. Basically, the 3 days early. I thought I had more in here. Wasn't there something more? I could have swore there was something more. Where was it? Oh, here it is. That's what I was want to talk about. The cover athlete. So this means there's going to be more than one cover athlete. Elite player. That's why I say there's more than one cover athlete for the cover, not just Owens for the Hall of Fame, but there will be regular players in the regular game. There you go. And EA Play. This is happening June 9th to 11th, so this will end up, we'll be getting more content, hopefully some leaked gameplay footage. Somebody, if you're going to this, please bring a camera. Please sneak some footage for me and send it to me. Just at me on Twitter or DM me on the Discord, linked below. All right, EA Play 2018, Hall of Fame, broadcast community, 3-day event, June 9th to 11th, Hollywood. EA Play News. All right, so June 9th they'll be doing a talk, a press conference. I'll try and cover that. That's a Saturday. I'll try and get a video out on that. Maybe do a live reaction on stream because that's generally when I'm streaming. Maybe I should delay my stream till after that. And then you guys saw with my video earlier today that Madden is coming to the PC. Play Expedition game feature NFL Legends Today Star. 3 other in competitive 3vs3 play or compete with 2. All right, so team play is back. 2 other play, but or AKA MUT squads. But they'll have MUT Squad solos. So there'll be MUT Squad solos going forward. That's kind of exciting. And then, what was the other thing? How did I not? Okay, there was one other thing in this. I don't know why I didn't have this up on the screen. But there's competitive solos now. I don't know where that went. Anybody know where the competitive solos link was? Anyways, so there'll be like weekend league for solos. I forgot to link that on the screen here. I'm sorry, but just know that there's basically, I think somebody said it's going to be a lot like FUT. FUT has this too. Whereas if you miss a day, you're screwed and get minimal rewards. But if you keep up with each day, you'll get pretty good rewards. So basically, it's helping out the grinders. I think it's one of the modes they talked about, they teased earlier. All right, so this video has gone on long enough. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions about Madden 19 info. I'll be sure to try and keep you guys updated as we go along with the updates going forward. All right, so thanks for watching. Call to action. I will see you tomorrow or on stream in a couple hours. See you there. Twitch.tv/GodFox.